Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking the top 10 best non-gambling point guards here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM right now. Just like with the last set of top 10s that I did, I'm going to be separating my top 10 lists into gambling and non-gambling. So doing non-gambling PGs, tomorrow will be top 10 gambling, or including gambling PGs. It will include some non-gambling cards as well, obviously, but it'll include gambling cards. And then tomorrow, y'all will get top 10 non-gambling shooting guards as well, and so on and so forth. Monday will be top 10 gambling included shooting guards and non-gambling small forwards, etc. Is my plan for what we're going to do with these videos and these top 10s this week. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 25,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's start off with number 10. Number 10 is going to be Jamal Crawford. I don't hate this Jamal Crawford card. He's just not great defensively. And also, his release in the gameplay I did with him, I was awful, which shooting the ball with this card. But I do actually think he's pretty good. Like, his release is actually nice. I just struggled with it, but he has great playmaking badges. Outside of his escape, his SIGs are pretty good, but his escape is bad. And honestly, his SIGs aren't, like, unbelievably elite either. So, I don't know. I think I'd be higher on this card if he had a better escape and he was a little bit better defensively. He's certainly not a bad card. I think a lot of people are higher on him than I am. He's definitely a very fun card, elite release. Very good movement and pretty good as a slasher as well. I just think there are definitely some better options all the way around. Number 9 is going to be Jaden Ivey. I like this card a lot, man. He's got pretty good size at 6'4". Card has gold and movable enforcer. He's got legit defensive versatility. Can guard on the interior a little bit with anchor, movable enforcer, that type of stuff. Really good all-around stats with an 86 interior. Very good perimeter stats, 95 driving dunk. Decent shooter. Great speed, with ball, excel. Obviously super athletic, but a pretty good shooter and playmaker as well. SIGs on him are not unbelievable, but they're not bad. And he's got Pro 2 fade as well. I think Jaden Ivey's a really good card at the point guard position. I would say number 9 on these non-gambling point guards. Might even be a little low for him, to be honest. Steph is at number 8. I'm not going to lie. I would take Jaden Ivey over Steph. I'm swapping this out just to put Steph, or just put Jaden Ivey up a couple more spots. Jaden Ivey might even get moved up 2 spots, actually. I think he is going to. But Steph is at 8. The thing about Steph is... oh, I'm sorry. That's the wrong player. Steph is 6'2", 6'3" wingspan, 97 speed and excel, 99 3 ball, 80 driving dunk, defensively very good. Amazing, amazing stats. And badge-wise, every shooting badge in the game, really good playmaking badges, but he's not an elite-level slasher, 80 driving dunk. And defensively, I mean, he does have good badges, but he's 6'2" with a small player build. He just doesn't physically have the size to compete defensively at a high level, despite actually having pretty good stats and badges. And athletically, he's not where you want him to be either. He's also only 6'2". That's just a little bit of a size liability, and I think that does hold this card back a good bit. I'm actually going to leave Jaden Ivey where he is at 8. I'm going to go Moncrief at 7, the way that I was going to. Sidney Moncrief. I think his defense is very valuable. 6'4" with a 6'6" wingspan. A bunch of Hoff defensive badges. Also has gold and movable enforcer. Really versatile, good defender for sure. The Hoff anchor, post lockdown. Really great playmaking badges. He needs some shooting badges upgraded for sure. But he's a decent athlete. He's got good speed. He's a good shooter as well with a good release. He just needs the badges upgraded. His release is super nice. And then defensively, he's awesome, and he does have great playmaking ability. SIGs on him, besides Kyrie dribble style and Francis size up, are not that great, I'm going to be honest. But he's got Pro 2 fade, which is absolutely cash. Really, really smooth, easy, good release. Overall, still a very good point guard option. Very, very usable at number 7. Number 6 going to be James Harden. I'm not that high on Harden. I think other people are higher on him than I am. His just defense is just not that great. I understand his player build is pretty bulky, especially for his height being 6'5". He has a bulky, bigger player build. But offensively, yes, he's awesome. Great release, great movement, fun to use, great slasher. Defensively, he is not awesome. He's a mediocre defender at this point in the year compared to the best of his position, and that holds him back. By itself, that is enough to keep him outside the top 5, in my opinion. I love the card offensively. He's much higher than 6 on the offensive end, but I think overall it's fair to put him there. Number 5 is going to be Alex Caruso, and I know my comments are not going to like me putting Alex Caruso over James Harden, but I'm standing by, and I don't honestly mind it. Number 1, Caruso. Elite athlete, has off limitless in Agent 3, really good speed, super ball, and excel, and defensively, he's a monster in a way that Harden isn't. He's the same height as Harden. He's got way more defensive Hall of Fame badges, way better defensive Hall of Fame badges, and much better stats all the way around defensively. Has a movable enforcer as well on gold, which is a big deal. This card is really good in a lot of ways. I think defensively he's awesome. He's big, fast, good slasher. He has Curry slide and NBA dribble style as well. The rest of his SIGs, I will admit, are not great, but I do like the card. I think he's pretty good. I think defensively he's awesome. I do believe he's a top 5 non-gambling point guard in my team right now. Number 4 is going to be J-Kid. I understand this kid was a gambling-only card, but 2K released him as a locker code for everybody for free, and that makes him not a gambling card. If literally everyone can get him for free, it's obviously not a gambling-only card anymore. 6'4" with a 6'8" wingspan, hotspots from everywhere. 26 hoffs include both. Those are Giant Slayer, Agent 3, Limitless Range, and a billion playmaking and defensive badges. Really, really good card. I think he's basically Sidney Moncrief, but with more, well, just better overall SIGs. Trey behind the back, D-Rose size with the Kyrie dribble style. Just slightly better SIGs, better all-around stats. That matters. He's also got Pro 2 Fade. He's just got better basic stats, badges, and SIGs in terms of completeness compared to Moncrief, and that puts him a couple spots ahead in my opinion, but I really like the card. I think number 4 is a very fair slot for him. Number 3 is going to be Austin Reaves. When it comes to non-playmaker or non-gambling point guards, I think Austin Reaves is one of the very few who's got that elite level primary ball handling ability. He's not super athletic, only an 80 driving dunk, and needs some playmaking badges upgraded if possible as well to Hall of Fame. Sorry, some slashing badges, but shooting and playmaking wise, he's amazing, and defensively, he's not bad either. Not a liability defensively, can compete at least a bit, and then on the offensive end, his Pro 2 Fade, elite release, really solid SIGs, all that type of stuff really transform this card and make him very, very good. But I will say number 2 and number 1 are very much head and shoulders above everybody else. I feel like Gilbert's only 6'4", but this card is so good all the way around. He is 6'4", but has a 6'9" wingspan, has insanely complete hoffs, literally a minimum of 9 Hall of Fame badges in every single slot. Statistically, he's also amazing. He's got a very high interior, and honestly, I mean, Hoff and movable enforcer as well. I don't see why he can't compete at the point guard position. Height is less important than it's ever been. This card's really, really good. Really, really good. And he's free as well, which is a massive W. 100 wins a triple threat offline gets you him. And then another free reward, by the way, is Galaxy Opal Shai Gilgeous-Alex for level 40, who's also a absolute monster. Best point guard in the game, for sure. Easily number 1 choice on this list. 97 speed and excel, 95 3-ball, 90 driving dunk, defensively phenomenal, super complete badges, even a super solid defender as well. Has gold immovable, super nice release, and literally pretty much perfect SIGs. And unfortunately, I do think, I don't know. There's not really much to nitpick at. I don't really have much of an issue with this card, to be honest. Unfortunately, I'm sure the gambling-only point guards are just going to get worse and worse as the season progresses. But for right now, 2 of the best point guards in the game, maybe the 2 best point guards in the game, are both free and are top 2 on this list as 2 of the best non-gambling cards in all of my team. So I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think of my point guard position. I know I've seen my comments recently. Y'all don't like some of the lists I'm putting out. They're honest lists, and they're based on my playstyle and my opinion. And if you don't agree with me, that is okay. But I will say I do appreciate those of y'all who do watch the videos, whether or not you are agreeing with me or not. I enjoy talking about my team with y'all, and I appreciate everyone out there who watches the videos and has helped to make this dream a reality. So with that being said, like I said, it's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.